welcome Teens 2 to this video. This is the video for Teens 2 of the second week. Yes? Okay, are you ready? Let's begin. Today we have to work with the second part of the booklet. This is your booklet. We are going to start with the second part. The other day we started with the simple present. Yes? Remember that we use the simple present for routines, habits, habitual actions. Do you remember? Yes? Well, let's have a brief revision of last class. So, the simple present, yes, we use it for routines. We use the pronouns with the verbs. Here I use the verb cook for the example. So if I say I cook, yes, you cook, we cook, they cook. For example, I cook every day. You cook pizza at the weekends. Okay? It's part of our routine. But if I want to speak about he, she, or it, I'm going to say he cooks, she cooks, it cooks. So, with he, she, or it, in the third person singular, we use an S with the verb. Remember that? Yes? But attention, because if we have a verb like go, we use goes, watch, we use watches, and wash changes to washes. Yes, I add an ES. Not an S only, yes, an ES to the verb. Okay, good. Then, to make the negative of the simple present, we use don't and doesn't. I don't cook. Para hablar en negativo, yo no cocino. Or he doesn't cook. Para decir que él no hace algo, en este caso que no cocina. If I want to make the question, I use do or does. Do you cook? For example, do you cook at home? Yes, y les pregunto a ustedes, do you cook at home? And does, if I want to speak about he or she or it, does he cook? Okay, that is to make the questions. So this is like a revision of what we saw last class. Now, if we continue with the booklet, we have the second part of the unit, which is about vocabulary of free time activities. And the question is, how do you relax when you are not at school? How do you relax when you're not at school? So, there you have to tell us, nos tienen que contar. What do you do? What activities do you do? How do you relax? ¿Cómo te relajas when you're not at school? What do you do? So there you write, for example, I read a book. I watch TV. And the different activities that you do to relax when you're not at school. Okay? Well, and now we have some questions about you. These questions are introduced by the words how often. Remember what how often is? Yes? Well, how often is used to ask about frequency. Para hablar de la frecuencia, para preguntar con qué frecuencia alguien hace algo. Si yo les pregunto, how often do you wear jeans? How often do you wear jeans? ¿Qué les estoy preguntando? ¿Cuán a menudo ustedes usan jeans? Y yo, por ejemplo, contesté, I wear jeans 4 times a week. 4 times a week. ¿Y qué era 4 times a week? ¿Se acuerdan estas palabritas? These frequency expressions? Well, let's see. Vamos a recordarlas juntos. To express frequency, I can use the word once, una vez, twice, 2 veces, 3 times, 3 veces, 4 4 times, 4 veces, y así puedo seguir 5 times, 6 times. Or I can say every. For example, every day means todos los días. Every week, todas las semanas. And I can combine them. For example, once a day sería una vez al día. Once a year sería una vez al año. Twice a week, 2 veces por semana. 3 times a month, 3 veces al mes. So there I have the combination of the different parts, yes, of the phrase to make different frequencies. So for example, when we ask you, how often do you stay in bed late? You can say, I stay in bed late twice a week. Twice a week, 2 veces por semana. Imaginen que lo hacen los fines de semana. Yes? You can also use, not to be so specific, the adverbs of frequency. También puede contestar usando los adverbs of frequency para no ser tan específicos. Entonces, acá tenemos desde el de mayor frecuencia al de menor frecuencia. Always, para hablar de algo que hacen siempre. Usually, para algo que hacen usualmente. Often, algo que hacen a menudo. Sometimes, lo que hacen a veces. And never, algo que hacen nunca. Por ejemplo, yo diría, I never eat sweets. I never eat sweets. Yo nunca como dulces. Okay? Well, so they are the different ways to express frequency. With these expressions or with the adverbs of frequency. So using any of these expressions, you have to answer these questions about you. How often do you stay alone? How often do you listen to music? How often do you make videos? How often do you blog and write stories? And how often do you meet friends in your free time, okay? So there you answer the questions about you. And here we have, if we turn the page, we have more exercises about free time activities and the simple present. Here we have to match the halves of the sentences. For example, Mom listens to music. Listen to, yes, music. And here we have a crossword to complete with these clues. Acá están las pistas. Yes, remember that. Across are like this, son las horizontales, and down, like this, verticales. Okay? Good. And now we have more language focus on the present simple with questions. With questions. Okay? So, here we have an explanation copied. Ya está copiada la explicación. And it says, we use do or does to make questions with regular verbs for short answers. So we use do or does for the questions. Do you make videos? Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. Does Tom make videos? Si pregunta a otra persona, uso does. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Estas son todas preguntas que se responden con yes or no. But what happens if I want to ask some other questions about places, about times, about quantities? Si quiero preguntar otras cosas, necesito anteponer una de estas palabritas que se le dicen WH question words, que son when, where, what time. ¿Les suenan? Yes? So, for example, when do you make videos? When do you make videos? Para preguntar cuándo. How many videos does he make? How many videos does he make? ¿Cuántos videos hace él? Yes? Bueno, y para hacer esto tenemos que recordar, remember, the question words. Acá les copié algunas, o al menos las más comunes. What, like, what do you like? When, like when do you go to school? ¿Sí? ¿Cuándo? Where, like where do you live? Para preguntar sobre lugares. Why? What is why? A ver, ¿quién se acuerda que era why? ¿Por qué? Very good. So why is answered with because. Pregunto con why, respondo con because. ¿Se acuerdan eso? Bueno. Who, para preguntar quién. And what, que ya estaba acá, can be combined. Lo puedo combinar, for example, with what time. Okay? And how can be combined with how often, how many. Yes, well, and many other possibilities. Okay? So, about this, we have here some exercises to put into practice the interrogative form. Okay, the interrogative form. So here it says, you have a table to complete with do, does, don't, doesn't, yes, the verb in the infinitive. Okay, so you have to complete the table. This is homework for you. Okay, nos dejamos de tarea because it's simple. Okay. Then in the next page, okay. Wow, this is hard work. Este es un trabajito así interesante que tienen. First we have, it's a reading, es una actividad de lectura. We have an article, yes, about a grandson and a grandfather. So here it says, my grandson, it's the grandfather talking about the grandson, this is the grandfather, que es el abuelo, que escribe sobre el nieto, and the grandson, el nieto, writing about his grandfather, escribe sobre el abuelo. So you have to read the texts, and about the text we have 5 exercises, okay, about the text, about Ali and the grandfather. Yes, it's a true or false, complete with the correct information, answer the questions, well, exercises on the text. Esto va a llevar un trabajito, pero bueno, es para que practiquen lectura y comprensión de texto. No son textos difíciles, yo creo que les tienen que salir, ¿sí? Si hay palabras que no saben, ¿qué hacen? Okay, dictionary, very good, use the dictionary, okay? So, this is homework, les va a quedar de tarea, with simple present in a text, okay? And then, finally, we have like a final revision of the simple present, yes, which are some exercises that, now I'm going to tell you how to do them. So, first of all, we have here an exercise in which you have to complete with do or does. It's very simple, yes? Do or does, para distinguir con cuáles va do, con cuáles va does. It's only that. Here is an exercise in which you have to make questions. It's an exercise to make questions, okay? So, it says, imagine there is a new family in the home next to yours. There are 3 children in the family and one is the same age as you. Yes, you have new neighbors. Tienen nuevos vecinos. And, well, there is one boy or girl that you want to ask him some questions. Le hacen como una entrevista, como que lo van a conocer. An interview with some questions with these verbs. For example, where do you go to school? Yes? Think of typical questions you would ask someone your age who moves next to your house, okay? And finally, we have a dialogue between Poppy and Olivia, and you have to complete in some parts the questions and in some parts the answers. Tienen que completar el diálogo. En algunos es completar las preguntas que les dicen, lo único que tienen que hacer es incluir el do, el does, y en otros es responderlas. ¿Ok? Me parece que no es tan complicado este caso al menos. Yes? Bueno, that's going to be all. Hay bastante más para hacer, pero no se los voy a dejar de tarea porque sería como too much. Okay, so for this week, I think that with this it's perfect. We need to finish and leave the simple present ready, because in the next unit we have the present continuous, a revision. Todo revisión, son cosas que ustedes ya saben, yes? Es una revisión más completa que otros años quizás. So, today we finish present simple, so we can start with another present tense, okay? Well, try to do it, yes? Calm down. If you don't understand something, you can send us messages. No, me mandan mensajitos, me preguntan las dudas que tengan. Hagan lo que se pueda. Y cuando tengamos ya las clases normales, presenciales, sacaremos las dudas más puntuales y profundas. Okay? Well, we hope you're okay. Yes, we send you our love and, well, expect to see you soon. Yes, and if not, well, we're going to keep in touch this way. Okay? Bye bye, Teens 2. See you soon.